everyone. My name is Christy Khan. I'm a teacher at Cambly, and I love teaching my students. One topic that I always find that students need help in is how to speak politely, right? Do you have that issue? Don't worry. Today, we're going to have a lesson, a short video where I'm going to show you what are the few tips that I think everyone should know to improve your conversation and to speak more politely. Are you ready? I hope you are. Tip number 1, use the magic words. You heard me right. They are called magic words. The first magic word is please. When do you use please? You use please when you want to say something or you want something from somebody. For example, could you please say that again? Could I please leave today early? Can I please have your phone? Okay, so it's very important to say please when you're asking for something. The second magic word is sorry. And not many people use this, but this is very important. Sorry is said if you have said something wrong, or if you want to excuse yourself, or if you have done something wrong. Let's look at a few examples. You can say, I'm sorry for coming late today. I'm sorry for your loss. If a friend has lost a loved one, if you want to interrupt a conversation, you can say, I'm sorry to interrupt. If you don't understand something, you can say, I'm sorry, I don't quite understand. Okay? So a lot of places where you could use sorry. The third magic word is thank you. Again, very important word. Thank you. Thank you is said to express your gratitude. Okay, so if someone has done something good for you, someone has been kind to you, always say thank you. Thank you makes a difference in every conversation. All right, so some ways you could say thank you are thank you for your time and patience. If someone has been teaching you and talking to you about something important, tell them thank you for their time. The second is thank you for your advice. Or you could say, thank you for helping me improve my vocabulary. Okay, so I hope you use these magic words because they really are magical when you use them in order to ease in the conversation, and it also helps people feel that you are polite and want to actually talk to you. Tip number 2, listen, okay? Listening is important. Listen and try to understand what the other person is trying to communicate to you. It is considered very offensive to interrupt a conversation very often. If you do want to say something, I advise you first listen to the entire conversation and then say, excuse me, and then continue the conversation. Okay? Let me give you an example. Excuse me, sorry to interrupt. Before we move on, can I please share a point? Okay? This makes your audience have a very good impression on you. So be careful, listen, and excuse yourself before making a point. Next, if you disagree with the conversation, happens a lot, right? You could use some phrases. Those phrases are, pardon me, or do you mind if I jump in here? Or I don't mean to intrude, but I want to share something. Okay, so when you use these phrases, people will stop and give you the opportunity to speak, and you wouldn't sound rude. Now, I'm going to go through a few statements, and we're going to do an exercise where I will show you, let's see, this one. If it's don't say these phrases, okay? And these are phrases you can say. All right, so let's look at some practical phrases that you use in order to have a polite conversation. Are you ready? Okay, let's get started. First one, don't say, I think that's a bad idea if you're disagreeing with someone. Okay? Rather, you can say, I don't think that's such a good idea. All right. Now, these are called softeners. It helps you soften your phrases and you look more polite. Okay, next. If you don't understand what someone is saying, don't say, you don't understand me. That's not good. You say, perhaps I'm not making myself clear. All right. Now, you also don't say, you didn't explain that point well. That's rude. Rather, you say, I didn't understand that point. Could you explain it to me again, please? Okay. They will be more than happy to explain it to you again if you be polite. Next, when you want someone to come to where you are, okay? Please do not say, come here now. That's rude. But rather say, could you please come here for a moment? Okay? Now, the next one is while speaking to someone on a telephone. Okay? This is very common. Also, when you're speaking to a tutor on Cambly, it's rude to say, who's speaking? It's kind of rude. Rather, you can say, can I ask who I'm speaking to, please? Also, don't say, hold a minute. That's kind of rude. Okay, rather, you can say, could you hold on a moment, please? Okay, that will make them happy, not sad. All right. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you want to talk more with me and learn how to be more polite, you can call me on Cambly. My name is Christy Khan. Thank you. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.